this is actually one of the most common and primarily the first component that everyone should know who is interested in electronics. And what's the function of a resistor? So just as the name suggests, the resistor is used to resist the flow of current. Well, we are resisting current because we don't want it to go to some other components at some levels and then damage those parts. So say you want to protect some components from higher voltages or current flowing into that particular component. So that's one of the examples where we use resistors. Well, resistors are all grouped in regard to their power ratings, as we are talking of limiting the current, and the unit of measurement of resistors is ohms. That symbol there, ohms, this symbol. How to calculate and measure this, we'll dive into that later. It's not very important per se. You just have to know, like, wow, for this, say for an application, I need 1 kilo ohm resistor. You just select and put it in your design. So an example in circuit is that we may use it to limit, say, the amount of current flowing through an LED. That's a light emitting diode. So that, say, your LED does not burn out. Resistors do come in two types of packages. We have THT, that is through-hole technology, and SMT, that is surface mount technology. So as you can see on the images here above, if I zoom in, you can see like these are smaller packages. These are used, say, when you care so much about the size of your design, and you don't want like your design to be so big. This one, THT, you use them everywhere, then you can just use them on the go. I also say when we use and when we choose either, especially on availability, cost, assembly, like who is assembling. For instance, you may not want to choose SMT because you won't assemble the PCB yourself. Maybe the PCB will be assembled by the fab house. Yeah, and if you're assembling it, you can choose now THT because it's easy, bigger, and you can easily deal with it. So down here I have an example, like I have an example showing a use case of resistors in PCBs. And you can see, like for this case, they are just used like current limiting resistors, such that we don't have a lot of current flowing to this LED and this other one. This one is surface mount resistor, this is THT, through hole, and they are all used to limit the flow of current to that LED. I have some few pointers here that resistors are non-polarized. You can connect them in your circuit in any direction you want. You see the different colors on the LED stripes. When you see this on the resistor stripes here, they can be used, they indicate the size or rather the value of the resistance. When I talk about reference designator, this is the symbol that you see written on PCBs. So for resistors, you will always be seeing an R. R is used to indicate a resistor. When you see an R in a PCB, that's a resistor. Also on SMT packages, the number you see written on that resistor, that shows or rather indicates the resistance of that resistor. Thank you so much, and let's meet on the next lecture. Bye.